What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know what day it is. It's Wavy Wednesday and I'm back. The Jack is back. And he's back with another Wavature 101 video for you guys. In today's video, I will be expanding on what I talked about last week with the principles of woofing. In this week's video, I'll be showing you guys what I do when I woof instead of just telling you guys. I'm actually going to have a woof brush session, if you will, and be teaching you guys step by step of what I do. But first, I'll be showing you guys the tools needed. First tool, you obviously are gonna need your brush. You're gonna need that medium brush. You're gonna need that soft brush. Next, I'll be introducing you guys to the combs. You're gonna need a comb. Maybe you don't need two, but you're gonna need at least one comb. You are also going to need that thicker product that I told you guys about. I'll be using my Melanin Enrichment hair pomade. You will also need your mirror. And the last tool needed is that plastic bag. So why is the plastic bag needed? I'll be explaining that later. Stay tuned. Alright, so first step to have a successful woof brush session. You gotta first take off the do-rag. Secondly, you're going to take one of your combs and you're just going to comb your hair with the green. Now for my young wavers, for my beginner wavers, don't be scared to comb your waves. The comb is not going to comb out your waves whatsoever. The comb is going to help your waves. Now how does the comb help your waves? The comb helps your waves because of the fact that it's going to help straighten your hair a little bit. It's also going to help lift your hair. So when it straightens your hair, it's straightening out those curls, which will make your waves wider. It also helps lift your hair to get down to the roots and to start helping those lower level waves wave up as well. So you're just gonna comb your hair with the grain, go through your whole head, just comb it with the grain in the same direction you brush your hair in. Now, once you're done combing your hair with the grain, this part kind of scares people. It scared me when I first started waving. However, you know, it's not going to hurt your waves whatsoever. You're going to take that same comb and you're going to comb your hair what's called against the grain. Against the grain is basically backwards. So, and this is going to prove that I'm woofing. This is going to prove it right here. Really want you guys to look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I got a little fro going already. And this is only 4 weeks. So you're basically gonna comb all your hair out against the grain around your entire head. Just go against your regular wave pattern. Make sure you don't miss any spots. You want to make sure you have that nice even fro going on. Now, Jack, what happens if I don't have a fro when I comb my hair backwards? If you don't have a fro when you're combing your hair backwards, chances are you're not woofing. You should have this little baby fro when you're woofing, because your hair should be nice and high. It should be nice and thick. It shouldn't be low at all. Boom. Got it all nice and combed out. Next, you're going to take that same comb and we're going to just lay the hair back down. We're going to lay all that back down. So let's go in with a nice comb session. When I start my comb sessions, I go right to the crown and start combing from the crown. Comb everything back down. Put everything in order. Alright, so once your hair is put back in order, you see, my waves didn't go anywhere. Again, once your hair is back in order, we're gonna go with that firmer brush. I'm going with my Smooth Styles medium. And we're gonna go ham with the brush. You just gonna have a really good brush session. I might actually speed through this one just so you guys won't be watching this video for 20-30 minutes. But yeah, you're just gonna go in with that brush. Let's get it. Alright guys, so I just finished up my firm brush session. Once you're done with that firm brush session, you're going to want to follow that right up with your soft brush session. You want to really go in with that soft brush to help lay everything down. So you really want to go nuts with the brush. You're going to want to keep that brush moving for like a smooth 15 minutes at least. You want to go hard with it. So with that being said, let's get to it. After I'm done with my softy session, I like putting in that thicker product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this. You know, you don't want to put too much in your hair, but you want to have enough to, you know, lay everything down. Rub it into your hands real good. Like so. And just go in the direction that you brush. Now, do you have to go in the direction that you brush? No, that's not really needed. You could just kind of go ham and just put it in your hair any kind of way. But one thing that I realized as a waver, and like, you know, taking my waves very seriously, is when you put the product in your hair in the direction that you brush, you're further training your hair to stay laid. And you know, when you're woofing, it's really important to keep your hair laid and to continue to train your hair to stay laid and to stay laid at higher lengths. So one thing that you could do to help maximize that is putting the product in the direction that you brush. you're basically forcing your hair to go into the direction that you want it to go in when you're doing this. See, I might put a little bit more in. This stuff smells so good. Boom. Now after that, just rinse your hands off really quickly because you don't want to be grabbing your brush again with the greasy hands. So rinse your hands off real quick, then grab that softie. Alright, now that your hands are nice and clean, grab that softie again and go back in for a quick 5-10 minute session. Alright, so once you're done with that softie brush session, that's when this plastic bag comes into play. Now, what does the plastic bag actually do, Jack? Well, let me explain the technology behind it first. You know when you put a balloon over your head and your hair starts to, get attracted to the balloon from static electricity? The same principles apply to this. When you put the bag on your hair is going to naturally get attached to the bag. So when you put the bag on your hand and you're going in the direction of your brush pattern, once the bag connects to your hair, then you move into the direction of your brush pattern. Your hair is now laying down and going with the flow of the bag. And doing what? That's right. Further training your hair to stay laid. You're just gonna go in with this for a few minutes. You don't gotta go in too long, but you're just really gonna wanna go in the direction of your wave pattern just to help lay everything down. Now, when I first heard about this method, I was like, oh nah, I'm definitely not gonna put no plastic bag to my head. That's crazy. I'm not gonna be the guy who's gonna be sitting down with a plastic bag rubbing his head. Until I tried it. I'm a very optimistic person. I keep my mind very open, and I'm open to try new things. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this out, and I tried it out and been hooked on it ever since. It really helps further lay that hair. You really are going to want to keep that hair laid. Let me grab my mirror real quick. And just kind of go in. Sometimes you gotta switch hands. Alright guys, to wrap up this video, I'm gonna give you guys a quick recap. First, go in with the comb. You're gonna comb with the grain, against the grain, with the grain. Next, you're gonna grab your firmer brush. You're gonna go in with a firmer brush session for as long as you feel needed. I usually go about probably 20 minutes. However, you might not need it, and it also depends on your woof. But that's neither here nor there. Go in with that firm brush. Secondly, cap that off with a soft brush session. Apply your product. Go back in with that softie. Finish up with that plastic bag. Rag up. And bada bing, bada boom, forget about it, you're done. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Shout out to all my subscribers. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Big shout out, big shout out to Giante Green. That's bro, he always showing love. Been showing love since day one. So big shout out to you, bro. If you haven't subscribed, please go hit that red little rectangular YouTube logo that says subscribe. There's some nice red font. If you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that bell so you can watch my videos as I drop them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now so you can hit that bell so you can watch them as I drop them. Alright? Until next week, stay blessed, keep that waveature going, keep that brush moving, and I'll see you guys soon. Wait, before I end this video, comment anything that you will want me to speak on as far as waves. As far as waves or as far as anything. Anything you want me to speak on to help you guys out with, make sure you leave those in the comments, so I could give you guys exactly what you need. Alright? I'm out. Thanks for watching once again.